A man who was a pioneer in the world of broadcasting and a respected leader in the world of sports has died. John Fetzer passed away early this morning at his residence in Honolulu, just more than 1 month before his 90th birthday. For almost all his life, John Fetzer called Kalamazoo home, and tonight, News 3's Michelle Blanco looks at his life and his many contributions.
It seems like wherever broadcast history was being made, John Earl Fetzer was there. During World War II, he was already a broadcasting giant and was asked to be a censor for radio. After the war, he was on a team of experts whose job it was to rebuild German radio. And he was there when Nazi headquarters fell to the Soviet Union.
Down in Hitler's office, there was rubble probably 4 or 5 feet high all over that office floor. And I went along and I saw a board sticking up. I started to pull the board up and cleared the debris out, and there was the top of his desk. And his telephone was right there. So I expropriated it and brought it home.
Home was Kalamazoo, where years earlier Fetzer began what was to become a broadcasting empire. From humble beginnings, WKZO Radio began transmitting in September of 1931 from this tower on Nichols Road.
Right in the middle of the Depression. And there wasn't anybody in town that really wanted me here either, because commercial broadcasting had not been proven as an entity.
But WKZO Radio became a favorite with listeners and the radio stars of the day.
This is Eve Arden. I wonder if you realize that from now on, our Miss Brooks will come to you through the brand new Radio City of WKZO in the Burdick Hotel. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for Kalamazoo, especially in the winter. That's where I learned to love California.
As technology advanced, so did Fetzer's interest in broadcasting. In 1950, WKZO Television was born. Eventually, there were stations in Nebraska, Iowa, and Michigan, and one of the nation's first cable operations.
He obviously will be known as a pioneer to the whole thing, mainly because of the date we all started back there.
In 1985, Fetzer sold his broadcast interests. WKZO Television became WWMT, operated under new management. Many of the artifacts from the Fetzer days can still be found up here in the attic, and the memories of those days are kept alive by the people who still work here, who knew him.
Whenever he was around, you recognized that this was a gentleman that knew of the things to come. He had a great foresight.
I've always enjoyed reading about heroes, and working for Mr. Fetzer gave me a chance to actually know a broadcast hero and a broadcast pioneer.
But those in the broadcast world will not be the only ones to mourn Mr. Fetzer. For 22 years, Mr. Fetzer was the owner of the Detroit Tigers and a leader in the baseball world. Even after Tom Monahan bought the club from him in 1983, John Fetzer remained a strong influence, a mentor, and a fan.
The most loved man in baseball, and he did more for baseball than any owner ever had, certainly in history.
As the years went by, John Fetzer built another empire, one which he hoped may be his most lasting legacy, the Fetzer Institute, a serene fortress located west of Kalamazoo. The Institute is dedicated to the principles of holistic healing, a triangle of mind, body, and spirit, an ancient concept, a way of life which may have contributed to John Fetzer's nearly 90 years, and something he spoke about with passion.
We were lent to be spent. Healing and health are part of that higher arithmetic where we multiply by dividing. We are enriched by what we give away.
Those who knew John Fetzer say he enriched their lives in so many ways. In Kalamazoo, Michelle Blanco, News 3.